In today's video, I'm showing you exactly how to set up quantity discounts and tiered pricing inside Shopify without using any apps or code. Hey, it's Erin. By the end, your store will automatically give customers discounts based on how many items they buy, and that means more sales and higher order values with zero extra effort. Let's get right into it. What tiered pricing actually means. Tiered pricing just means the more a customer buys, the more they save. For example, buy 5 items, get 5% off. Buy 10 items, get 10% off. Buy 20 items, get 20% off. It works because it changes how customers think. Instead of asking themselves, should I buy this? They start thinking, how much should I buy to get the best deal? That shift makes people fill their carts faster. It's a small change that can increase your average order value, and that's one of the easiest ways to grow your revenue without getting new customers. When to use tiered pricing versus discount codes. Tiered pricing is one of those strategies that works best when people are already buying multiple items like skincare, candles, supplements, hair accessories, or clothing basics. Let's break that down. Tiered pricing just means you're giving people a reason to add more to their cart. It's like saying, hey, if you buy more, you'll save more. It's not about one-time purchases, it's about volume. You are rewarding people who buy in larger quantities. Think about a skincare brand. Most people don't just buy one cleanser. They grab a cleanser, a moisturizer, maybe a serum. Or if it's a brand that sells candles, nobody buys one candle. They buy 3 because they want matching scents for different rooms. That's where tiered pricing shines. It encourages people to buy how they already shop, but it gives them a little push to go even further. Like, I might as well grab 2 more to hit the 10% off mark. Now, if your products are higher ticket or one of a kind, like custom jewelry, art, or furniture, this doesn't make sense. Those buyers aren't shopping for multiples, they're shopping for that one perfect piece. In that case, you would use a discount code instead. A discount code is when you create a custom code like Welcome 10 or Summer Sale. The customer types it in at checkout to get a set amount or percentage off. That type of discount works better when you're doing a specific promotion or targeting new customers, like 10% off your first order or 20% off your first piece of furniture. So the difference really comes down to buying behavior. Use tiered pricing when you want to increase your order size, or if your customers often buy multiples, you want discounts to apply automatically without promotion codes. Use discount codes when you're running limited time sales. You want to track where traffic or sales come from. You're promoting a specific campaign like a holiday or influencer collab. In short, tier pricing is all about building habits that drive bigger, long-term orders. Discount codes are better for short-term campaigns or one-off sales events. Once you understand that difference, you'll start using both strategically, not just handing discounts randomly, but actually designing your store to get people to spend more while still feeling rewarded. First, sign up with Shopify. Use my link down below to start a free trial, and you get to enjoy a free trial and enjoy 3 months of Shopify for $1 per month on selected plans. Once you open your Shopify dashboard, that is the home screen you see when you log in. On the left sidebar, click discounts. Think of this as your store's deals control room. Everything related to promotions live here. You'll see buttons like create discount, automatic discount, and discount codes. Here's what those actually mean. Automatic discounts are the discount applies by itself at checkout. Customers don't type anything in. It just works when they meet the rules you set, like buying a certain quantity. Important thing to note, Shopify only lets one automatic discount run per checkout. If you make multiple automatics that could apply at the same time, Shopify will pick one and ignore the others. Discount codes is the classic promotion code like Welcome 10. Customers have to type or paste it at checkout. Quick heads up, you cannot combine a discount code with a automatic discount in the same order. It's either or. So click create discount. You'll see 4 choices. Here's what each of them mean. First one is amount off products. This gives a percent or a dollar amount off specific products or collections. Products is individual items in your store like a lavender candle, and collections is group of products you've organized like candles or bestsellers. Collections are great because you can update which products belong, and the discount rules apply automatically to anything inside. Use this when you want buy more, save more based on how many items they add, or when you want a deal on a specific category. Number 2 is amount off order. This gives a percent or dollar amount off the entire cart once a rule is met. For example, spend $100, get $10 off. It's good for cart thresholds, encouraging bigger baskets, but not ideal for quantity-based steps like 5 items equals 5%. Buy X, get Y, the classic, BOGO, logic. X equals what they have to buy, Y is what they get discounted, free, or percent off. For example, buy 2 scrunchies, get 1 free, or buy 1 cleanser, get 50% off toner. This is great when you want to push bundles or introduce a complementary product. Free shipping, so it waives shipping costs based on rules you set, like minimum spend or specific regions. Use this when shipping is the main barrier to checkout. For tiered pricing on quantity, like 5 items equals 5% off, 10 items equals 10% off, choose amount off products. This options lets you set a percentage, for example, 5%, or fixed amount $5 off. It also lets you point the discount at a specific collection, so you're not discounting your entire catalog, and it allows you to add a minimum quantity rule, the number of items they must add to trigger the deal. 2 more terms you might see later on, so you're not guessing later, is eligibility, who can use the discount. All customers means everyone. You can also restrict by customer segments if you set those up. And another one is combination. So if you see this in your store, lets you decide whether this discount can stack with others, subject to Shopify's limits. For quantity tiers, keep it simple and don't stack with codes to avoid confusion. Now click amount off products and we'll set up your first tier. Screen 2, select automatic discount. At the top of the page, click automatic discount. This is important because an automatic discount applies instantly at checkout. Customers don't have to type anything or remember a code. It just works automatically, and that simplicity makes people finish their checkout instead of abandoning their cart. Then you want to create tier 1 discount. In the title box, type in tier 1 discount. This name is just for your own organization. Customers will not see this. Under discount type, select percentage. Then in the value box, type a 5. Scroll down to applies to and choose specific collections. Pick the collection where you want this discount to apply. Either you have best sellers or bundles or all products, but I have my homepage here for 1 product, so I will add that. Next, scroll to minimum purchase requirements, select minimum quantity of items, and then type in 5. That means the discount only applies when someone buys 5 or more items. Make sure eligibility is set to all customers. When everything looks good, you want to click save. Once your first discount is saved, click duplicate at the top right and rename it tier 2 discount. Now we're going to change the value that was at 5% to 10%. Scroll down and change the minimum quantity of items from 5 to 10. Now customers who buy at least 10 items will automatically get 10% off at checkout. So same thing. You can also set an end date if you would like, but I will not. Click save, then repeat, duplicate. Now we're going to type tier 3 discount. Amazing. Now I'm going to change the discount percentage to 20, then change the minimum quantity of items from 10 to 20. Then same thing. You can click a end date, but this is good. Now you have 3 live discount tiers. Let me go back to discounts. There you have it. You have 3 live discount tiers, 5%, 10%, and 20%. All of them apply automatically at checkout. Here's why the setup is powerful. People love feeling like they're unlocking rewards. Tiered discounts play into that mindset. When they see they're close to hitting the next tier, they are more likely to add extra items to reach it. That's the same psychology behind loyalty programs and free shipping thresholds, small incentives that nudge customers to spend more without feeling pressured. It's not just about saving money, it's about making people feel rewarded for buying more. So now go back to your main discounts tab. You'll see all 3 tiers listed. Tier 1 is 5% off of 5 items, Tier 2 10% off of 10 items, and Tier 3 20% off of 20 items. All of them should say active for status. That means they are live and working. To test it, go to your store, add products to your cart, and watch the discount apply automatically when you reach the right quantity. If it doesn't apply right away, refresh the page or double check that your products are in the correct collection. Common mistakes beginners make. Before you launch, there are a few things to avoid. First, don't run multiple automatic discounts at the same time. Shopify only allows 1 automatic discount per checkout. If you stack them, the rest will be ignored. Second, make your tiers meaningful. A 5%, 6%, and 7% setup doesn't motivate anyone. Keep clear jumps like 5%, 10%, and 20% so people actually care. Third, always test before promoting. You want to add items to your own cart, check out the discount applies, and make sure it shows up correctly at checkout. And finally, clean up old discounts so nothing overlaps or confuses your system. How to promote it. Setting it up is one thing, but promoting it is what makes it work. Add a banner at the top of your site that says spend more, save more, discounts apply automatically. You can edit this in your theme's announcement bar. Then add a short line under your add to cart button, like buy 5 or more and get 5% off automatically. That small message can make a huge difference. And if you are running ads, use it in your captions or your hooks. For example, bundle and save, buy 10, get 10% off automatically. This not only boosts conversions, but also makes your store look more polished and intentional. Connecting with Shopify Flow. If you want to take this a step further, connect these discounts to Shopify Flow. Shopify Flow is their automation tool that lets you say things like, when someone hits tier 3, tag them as a VIP, or when someone reaches tier 2, send them a thank you email. This turns your store into a self-running system where every customer feels recognized and rewarded without you manually doing anything. Why this small thing builds big brands? I know this might seem like a small feature, but it's one of the most effective ways to increase your average order value. Think of it this way, if your average order is $40 and this setup brings it to $55, that's a 37% increase from one small automation. That's how real brands grow, not by doing more work, but by building smart systems that make customers naturally spend more. You do not need a viral product or a big ad budget. You just need more systems like this that make your store more profitable in the background. I want to say this before we wrap up because it's something I wish I understood earlier. You don't need to overhaul your entire store to start improving. Tiny systems like this, one automation, one new feature, they compound over time. Every small improvement frees you up to focus on something bigger, like marketing, branding, or content creation. So even though setting up tier discounts might seem small, it's actually a step toward turning your store into something scalable and sustainable. That's how you go from running a side hustle to running a business. And that's it. You just learned how to create tiered pricing and automatic quantity discounts inside Shopify. No apps, no coding, and no headaches. If you haven't started your store yet, use the link down below to start your free Shopify trial and follow along step by step. And if this helped you, subscribe for more Shopify tutorials that actually make sense and help you scale smarter. I'm Erin, and I'll see you in the next one.